Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a 3-pile, pick-a-pile reading, and this is for the Healing Energy Sessions, okay? I have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Today's question is, why am I having a hard time getting success? Alright, so I was thinking about something today, and you know, and I saw this video that popped up, and I watched it, and it was like one of the most awesome videos I've seen in a long time. And it's from the 50s, though, okay? And this guy is talking about stuff we're talking about today. And it really shocked me because when I was young, I would never think of this stuff that this guy was talking about because no one would have brought it to my attention, right? Because the people who raised me didn't know it either, right? But this message was out there, and I see 111 right now, but I've seen that on the timer, you guys, just in case that resonates with anybody, right? But this was so interesting to me, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a question. And I have the 3 piles here. Why am I having a hard time getting success? And we're going to find out what each individual pile's story is. And then at the end, of course, we are going to pull some oracle, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, the person that I listened to the video, I want to tell you who it is, okay? And maybe I'm going to put a link below, all right, with timestamps, okay? Just in case you guys want to watch something that I was just like, whoa, you know? it was really shocking, you know? Not really, but kind of, but not really. You know what I mean? So the person's name is Earl Nightingale, all right? And the video is called The Strangest Secret in the World. And that was so trippy to me, all right? So if you guys get a chance, check that out. Because it's so true. It really is. It really is. And it's something that, you know, nobody ever discusses. And this is why so many people are in lack, right? So many people are in lack because of their ways of thinking. And you know what? Let's just get started with the reading, okay? So we have the first pile, the second pile, and the third pile, okay? Why am I having a hard time getting success? I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 1. If you need more time, please pause the video and take the time you need. Oh, one last thing. I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings may or may not resonate, okay? Please subscribe, like, comment, or share these videos. Someone out there might need the help. To my subscribers, welcome back. And to my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here, and hopefully we can find some help for you today, all right? Now, I'm not, you know, somebody who has your solution. I'm just somebody that's going to try to help you to think, you know, about what's going on with you, right? I'm just a trigger. That's all I am. All right, so something may trigger you to think about something about yourself, and then you might want to do a little research, and then, you know, you come up with your own solution. That's like the best way, you know, on your road to healing anyways, right? Okay, so now I said all that stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, so this is for pile number 1. Let's go ahead and find out what is going on with your story, right? Because we'll go ahead with this story. It may or may not resonate, but at the end I will pull some oracles, and maybe there's some advice from the universe that might be handy for you. Okay, all right. So, question is, why am I having a hard time getting success? Well, let's see. Well, we got the T-Rex. All right, that's number 1. You might be a tyrant. If you're a boss, you're probably a very mean person. Yelling at your employees, whatever. T-Rex, that's what T-Rex does. He's very mean. It's so crazy how that came out, right? But, so I also pulled a star today. All right, I pulled a star. Let's see. Okay, wow, what a contradiction there, right? First of all, the letter Q might be significant to you somehow, some way. I don't know if you can see that, the letter Q, right? But the word we have there is kind, right? So, what the heck does that mean? Well, we're going to find out right now. Maybe there's somebody kind in your environment who's actually turning you into a kind person, or you're, I don't know, Beauty and the Beast? Who knows? Let's get started. All right, let's find out, why am I having a hard time getting success? I know this is a serious question. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just those two. You know, I don't know. Let's get started, you guys. All right, we have the Knight of Peppermills. We have the Page of Oysters. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. The Magician. The Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Sun. The Six of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Empress. Okay. So let's see what's going on here first, okay? So I do see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, right? That's quite a few. And it involves the Empress, right? Let's go ahead and start from the beginning, and we'll see what's going on here. So, the Knight of Peppermills, right? Somebody's coming in with a message passionately to someone, all right? We also have the Page of Oysters, and it might be some sort of promise of stability or wanting stability in some situation, right? But they're coming in passionately, right? They're coming in passionately, and this might be a little bit of a burden to somebody out there, right? This passionate message coming in, and this Page of Oysters energy. It might be a burden to somebody out there, right? It seems you might be dealing with somebody who might be younger than you. And you might be trying to make an offer prematurely, and it might turn into a burden. So maybe that's the message for the first 3 cards there. Let's move on. We have the Five of Wands. So whatever this burden is, has brought the Five of Wands to you. You're like in your head thinking, what's going on? What am I going to do, right? Or you could be, you know, the Five of Wands is not always bad. It could be like somebody working with others, right? It could be working, but it can also be like fighting with others, right? Aside with, your mental space. What kind of energies are you putting up there? What kind of thoughts are you putting up there, right? Negative or positive ones, right? Right, so we have that Five of Wands there. And I do see the Magician, though. See, there's the Magician. That's the first major arcana. So I see the Magician there, right? And somebody might be actually trying to think positive thoughts, but I do see juggling here. So somebody may be trying to juggle their mind state, or, how they have to speak with others, because something is going on. Something is definitely going on, and somebody's trying to manifest something, and it involves the Two of Pentacles energy, and that's juggling, dealing with 2. Now, it could be 2 jobs, it can be 2 friendships, 2 relationships, 2 family members, whatever. 2 families it could be, right? But somebody's trying to manifest something, and I think they're either, they're trying to stay positive, but, we retract from that sometimes. It's really hard to stay positive 100% of the time, but, all we can do is our best to accept the thought and let it go. And I know it's easier said than done. I know. I'm number one to know, all right? But, you know, I'm just saying. All right. So now we have the Knight of Pentacles right here. And there's an offer coming in passionately. An offer for a stable new beginning, maybe? I don't know. An offer of stability, something. But there's a message, okay? But before someone brings in that offer, I do feel like they're thinking about it, right? Because they don't want to make haste, right? They don't want to be too hasty about this decision because, you know, they see this person as their sunshine and they don't want to fuck it up, right? That's what I see right here. Because maybe they're dealing with a very kind person and maybe they are the T-Rex, right? There's something else, right? The Hermit was the second major arcana, you know, so that's what's going on. Somebody is thinking about their sun, and sun represents positivity, fun, warmth, success, and vitality. Success, you guys. So somebody may be thinking about how they're going to approach another person because they may see that person as their success, or that they will have success with that person in a certain situation. Could be a job, a friendship, a relationship, whatever. But somebody sees success in somebody, right? I have a feeling that it's the Empress. I also see here, moving on from the sun, because we all know how happy that sun is, right? Somebody is moving away from possibly being stuck in their head. You know, they're moving away from a situation, right? Something that they were trying to manifest. They wanted a new beginning somewhere, right? But they were juggling, and they were juggling with this Empress, right? And so this person might want to get out of their mental state, and they might want to start or manifest a new beginning with this Empress. You know, there's a possibility of that too. Maybe moving away together. Maybe being in their own little private, you know, area where people can't disturb them and ruin whatever they're trying to build, right? So this right here has to do with accepting that there's some times that you're going to have to deal with some burdens, right? And yes, you're going to go through that mind, you know, negativity, but think positive, all right? Try to juggle good thoughts instead of, you know, bad ones. Because, you know, you are able to manifest this sunshine that you might want in your life, right? And maybe you're trying to manifest this Empress and new beginning. But all you have to do is take that first step and do it, right? Think positive and do it. If a person is kind, do you think they're going to be mean to you? Especially if they're kind. I don't think so. I mean, they might be upset or look upset, but I think it's good. It's not going to be, this is the Empress now, you guys. This is the Empress, and she is abundant. She is abundant with all characteristics of all the queens, right? She's abundant in love, true love. She's happy. She's friendly. She's loving. She's nurturing. And she cares for others, you know? And she does have all the qualities of all the queens. She's smart. She's emotional. She's passionate. And she's grounded. And she shares that gift with others, right? That's what she's juggling. She's juggling her gifts with others, okay? I just saw 1414. Those numbers reduced to number 5. There's going to be a change somewhere now. Someone has been triggered, right? One of you guys out there has been triggered to understand what's going on here, all right? And that's good if that did happen. If it did, comment below, okay? But somebody is actually realizing something, right? That sometimes you have to go through a little bit of a burden in order to have that sunshine, right? Especially if you're way down in the depths of the darkness. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to go through some burdens to get out back into that light, right? All right. So that was it for pile number 1. All right. If that resonated with you a little bit, then yeah, I'll see you guys at the end because I'll be pulling some oracles. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay, so this is pile number 2, and the question was, why am I having a hard time getting success? Well, let's find out what's going on here first, right? So first we have, okay, so we have the scorpion, right? And the scorpion represents defense and self-protection. So somebody may be on the defense, trying to protect themselves, maybe protect their heart, right? Protect their stance, protect their, maybe alpha male status or something. Who knows, Somebody's definitely, though, they're protecting themselves, right? They're defensive. And you see right there that scorpion's got his tail up like he's ready to daggone, poison someone. Dang, right? Anyways, I did pull some stars, so every card got a star. As you can see, the first one, they got one, and so did you guys. It was hiding under the stone, all right? But I do have the letter R, so that could resonate with somebody out there. That could be in your name, someone's name, but we do have the letter R. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Scorpion. Somebody is pretty darn mad, enraged, as a matter of fact. So you could be dealing with somebody who's really mad at you, maybe because, you were defensive. You were doing self-protection, but did you do it in the right way? I don't know. Let's see. We're going to see, right? Let's find out what's going on with you, all right? Whoever chose pile number 2. All right. Oops, the cards are upside down. That'd be nice to flip them back, right? Okay, so we have the Ace of Hats. We have the Tower. We have the Queen of Peppermills. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the King of Wands. Whoop. There we go. We have the Eight of Rods. We have the Page of Cups. Nine of Swords. Five of Swords. Whoa, Nine of Swords again. Jeez. And the Fool. Okay. All right, you guys. So this is what's going on here. We have 1, 2. We have 2 major arcanas, okay? So let's find out. Let's find out what's going on here, okay? Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands starting here. I'm sorry, the Ace of Hats. The Ace of Hats. And that is somebody wanting to start some new beginning in emotions, a new emotional, secure beginning, right? But something happened, right? The Tower came in. That's possibly the Tower came in from this Queen of Peppermills. She's the one that's enraged. She looks mad. She just has that. I don't know. She looks grumpy. She doesn't look very happy, right? Queen of Peppermills is a Queen of Wands. She doesn't look very happy. She looks kind of grump, like, ah. All right? Wands are fire signs, okay? But she's not so happy. And we have this Four of Wands here. She's not happy in the relationship she was in with the King of Wands. And she brought something to an end. Right? When she brought this thing to an end, that threw the King of Wands into, like, go within mode. He tripped out. He wasn't very happy. He wasn't very happy at all. His crown was tilted. You know what I mean? Wasn't on very straight. Not very happy. Hiding his eyes, hiding the tears, right? Something happened. And then we have this Eight of Rods right here, right? A message of passion coming in passionately, quickly. But the message was premature. Page of Cups. Another message, a passionate message over an emotional message. It might have to do with a child. All right. So there may have been some problems here with a child. Excuse me, you guys. Kind of having all of a sudden a hard time to talk, and I'm not even like that, okay? This is very sad, something here, right? And it has to do with the Queen of Peppermills. And the tower came down in regards to this child. Queen of Peppermills may have wanted a child, or there could be a child involved somewhere here, but the end came to a situation, and that made the Queen of Peppermills not, so happy, and can't sleep at night now, feeling sad, something's bothering her, she's upset, she's enraged. Jeez. So, when it's in regards to this Four of Wands, possible promise of union and love and all that good stuff, somebody lied about it. Okay, here's where the bad throat, it's this side. King of Wands is having a hard time speaking up. You guys, let me go get a drink of water. Dang. Okay, sorry about that. Jeez. All right, so let's see if we can move on right now, okay? Seems that there was some communication issues here. So, water closer. Oh, wow, you guys. And like the music stopped on its own too. What a trip, right? It's like and I didn't even press anything. So, apparently, we need to continue. All right? We need to continue where we left off. All right, let me find it here. Sorry, you guys. Okay, continue on. All right, so anyways, so now we're at the Five of Swords, right? So there is no union. There is no joy, right? Because somebody lied. Somebody had lied, and now she's all tripping out. She ended it because there was some issues here. Somebody said something. Somebody ruined it, and she had to walk away. She had to. She's pissed off, and she had to walk away. Maybe for time wasted. Maybe for time wasted on an individual. Maybe years wasted. Who knows? Right? We also have the Nine of Swords here. Somebody is definitely feeling like they're tied up. Like they too are in the Nine of Swords energy. Tripping out about what has happened. Not knowing what they did, or trapped in this feeling because they wanted a new beginning. Damn it. Well, go tell them then. All right, if this resonates with you, go tell that person straight up you want a new beginning, damn it. Anyhow, moving forward. So when I look at all of this in regards to why am I having a hard time getting success, well, it's because you're not honest, all right? That's why. You lie. And lies lead to negative outcomes. People start feeling trapped, right? And I think what it is too is you're in your head too much. You're definitely in your head too much. You wanted to offer something, but why did the tower fall down? Something happened that you made the Queen of Peppermills mad. You said something that made her mad. All right? She was enraged. And I don't see that it was like a big all-out, ball-out fight. It was something that angered her, but she kept her cool, And that's what made you go within, because it didn't turn into some craziness. I think it was because how she let you go. Even though she was so mad and so angry, she still let you go, with the kindness as best she could, the calmness that she could provide you. Because, she was tired. She was tired of the games. People grow old when it comes to these games. All right? And, you know, you may have come in passionately to start something new, but then something was said prematurely that just made her feel like shit. You lied about something. So, why are you having a hard time getting success? Because people who are successful, they don't lie. And if they do something wrong, they usually come out and admit it right away. They don't keep the lie going. They take responsibility for their own actions, you know. They admit their faults. When you hurt someone like that and you try to string a lie along and keep on stringing, then the universe sees that. You don't think that the universe sees that and starts putting bad thoughts into your head and making you believe this, that, and the other, and I can't do it. You know, I met, even after the fact, maybe, you know, things can always be fixed, right? Things can always be fixed. I just saw 2552, you guys, so that might mean something. That's 77. And you know what? That's the number of God. And I just said things can be fixed. And you know what? The divine is on your side here. Sevens to me are the numbers from the divine, from God, spirit, universe, whoever is out there assisting us. They vibrate in the number 7. And I just saw that when I said things can be fixed. But you have to do one important thing. You have to tell the truth, because that is what is going to set you free, is the truth. All right? Anyhow, that was for pile number 2. Let's go ahead and go on to pile number 3. Pile number 3 is next. Okay, so here's pile number 3. Let's find out what's going on here. All right? The question is, why am I having a hard time getting success? All right? So we're going to go ahead and find out what's going on with that, okay? So, oh, okay. We have, this is the bird, or this is the raven. This is the raven, you guys. This is the raven. This is one of the new stones that I was able to find out here. I think I found 3 out here to add to, you know, my list of stones. I don't have them all. You know, I am missing a few. I'd like to get them. If anybody has a wolf out there, or you know, a Pegasus or a dragon or a unicorn, I would love to have those. If anybody wants to send one, just email me and I'll let you know how. But yeah, I'm still short on some, and this was one that I just obtained, but it is the raven, all right? And the raven is a trickster, right? What else is it? The raven is a trickster and very mischievous. Ugh, darn it. You know what happens to tricksters and those who are mischievous, right? Karma. Karma will come down on you, right? Karma always comes down. I picked a star for each pile. I was just hiding them under the stone. So you could resonate with the letter S, right? Possibly. Dealing with the trickster. You could be the trickster dealing with somebody who is this S. And this could be, because it's only one, we'll say that this letter S can be in somebody's first, middle, and last name. The entire name, not just the initial. But because we're only using one, this letter can be somewhere in their whole entire name. All right? So we're dealing with a trickster here who is also dealing with somebody who has an S in their name, right? But how does that S person feel? Let's see. Let's see what kind of mood they're in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Something is being divinely guided. This person works very closely with the divine. So you might be messing, being a trickster to the wrong person here. Oh my goodness. Mischievous, huh? I think the divine is actually telling this person about all your tricks, and maybe this is why. Maybe you can't trick this person, actually, because she or he, right? Divinely guided. You can't trick this person. This person is revered by the divine. Let's find out what you got here, all right? We got the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Flamingos, Knight of Flamingos, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Star. We have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Rods, the King of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. This is gnarly right here, what we got going on right here, you guys. Whoever chose pile number 3, Mr. Mischievous, Mr. or Mrs., right? First of all, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Star, we have the Empress. So those are some pretty gnarly major arcanas, right? We also have a Queen of Flamingos and a King of Swords. You know what? That's the King and Queen of Swords. But we also have an Empress here. And this is a totally separate person from the Queen of Flamingos. So let's get started and find out what the heck is going on. So somebody is receiving karma. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of karma. Right? You can have good karma or you can have bad karma. But it has to do with the Queen of Flamingos. And the Queen of Flamingos is an air sign. This is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? But a message is coming into her. And it's very harsh and it's very direct. And it's something that was divinely guided, right? So we don't actually know which way it's turning for her right now, right? But there is a message coming in. And it was divinely guided. And it's, oh, the King of Cups, you guys. 2 separate people also. All right, just to let you know, they're not in the same row. So they're 2 separate people. So I do see here the King of Cups is involved with the Queen of Flamingos. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, right? And it seems that the King of Cups, though, is walking away from a situation that he had hope in, right? He hoped for something. But like I told you before, you know, the Star card represents hope, faith, and purpose, right? But it can also represent loss, theft, and abandonment, right? I do see here the Star card is a 1-7 card, which reduces to the number 8. All right. Somebody could resonate with the number 8. We also have the 8 of Pentacles right next to it, right? Jeez. Okay, so we know what's going on up there, right? A message is coming in from the King of Cups about I'm walking away. I don't want to deal with this. I don't have hope in it anymore, possibly, right? So now we come to this row. We have the 8 of Swords here. So somebody is definitely feeling trapped. And it's in regards to the Wheel of Fortune, right? Somebody they're dealing with from the past. And it could be this Queen of Flamingos, right? Or it could be the Empress, right? Okay, okay. So the Queen of Flamingos is somebody from the past here, right? She's feeling trapped in a situation. Queen of Flamingos just receives a message that came in that says somebody, harsh and direct communication, somebody was with the Empress, right? And the Empress is also somebody from the past. And the King of Cups came in and offered a new beginning with the Empress. But so did the King of Swords, right? The King of Swords could have actually been another person who walked away from a situation and wants to offer the Ace of Rods to the Empress. There was a message that came in about something. Something came in. There was a message. And somebody, you know, feeling trapped now. Not able to maybe move forward on that Wheel of Fortune due to this Queen of Flamingos and this Empress. Right? These are two different people, you guys. Because the Empress, she's got the qualities of all the queens. So this is somebody who's not quite an Empress yet. Oh, no, okay, I see. It seems that the Wheel of Fortune did not turn in the favor of this Queen of Flamingos. Why? Because a message came in, a harsh and direct communication came in, that the King of Cups was going to walk away from her, right? Didn't have any hope in her anymore, right? She got that message from him, and he walked away, and he went towards a star. Could be an Aquarius, right? So now this Queen of Flamingos is all upset because somebody from her past, went towards the Empress, right? She got a message that somebody left her for the Empress, somebody from their past, and that kept her, in not so good happy moods, right? And so somebody left, the Queen of Flamingos for someone else, basically. Started a new beginning. They were passionate about her. But I do see the King of Swords right here. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Another air sign, right? Or an air sign, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, the King of Cups is very emotional. He wanted to start something passionate, but so did the King of Swords. But the King of Swords walked away from something, right? Walked away from something. And now, he has turned his back to working something out, possibly with the Aquarius there, because he's looking more passionately at the Empress. You know why? Do you guys know why? Because the King of Swords, low-key, that's the Emperor. And in order for him to hit Emperor status, yes, he has to be passionate towards the Empress, right? Yes. But I think he has to speak his truth. He has to speak the harsh and direct truth in regards to who this Queen of Flamingos is. And possibly it was this Queen of Flamingos he was with when he was all up in his feelings. But he walked away from it because that person hurt his feelings, which actually might have turned him into the King of Swords. A more harsh, bitter person possibly, with a little bit of emotion. Not so much, not showing so much, right? But he's working on it. His back is to it, but he's working on it, and he does have hope in that. So I do see here that somebody was real, was a trickster here. Maybe he tricked somebody, or somebody tricked him into believing that somebody was the Empress, perhaps. Maybe he used his loving, emotional, fake ways, because I don't feel like this King of Cups, he may have been in his emotions, but he may have not felt the main emotion of importance, but which is the emotion of love, Maybe they were in that lust emotion, right? Just having, I want, but it's not actually what he needed, right? What he needed was love. And something broke him, and he may have, he still probably has those emotions, but now he's got the emotions of the King of Swords, somebody who gives things thought, and he too will cut you out if you don't come right at him, right? But he knows, and so does she. She's waiting. She's looking forward. He's looking back. Possibly looking back at when he came in passionately the last time, how he wanted to fix things, but it didn't work, right? Something happened. Something happened with this Empress, this person from the past, that left her absolutely devastated, stuck in her mind, sad and crying over this Six of Cups energy, right? Left her feeling all fucked up. Anyways. So that's pile number 3. Let's go ahead and move on to the end, where I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracles, and we're going to see if we can get some advice from the universe. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we made it to the end. This time, I chose 3 oracles because, you know, I just got this, the Soul's Journey oracle, so I thought I would like to break that in a little bit, right? So we get 1 extra oracle today, probably for the next time and the next time after, right? Because all of the messages we can get from Spirit, from the universe, from God, whoever is out there, the more the better, right? All right. I did want to mention that this tune playing in the background is actually an abundance meditation, right? For wealth, money, luck, and prosperity. Okay? Because our question is, why am I having a hard time getting success? Maybe you should fall asleep to this track. I don't know. But I do know that a lot of this, these piles, the reason for the lack that I can see, just from an outsider's point of view, in you getting success, is because some of you are very harsh with others, right? Some of you are very harsh, and you're very, you know, this type of way, you gotta do, you know, this is, no. A happy worker is a good worker, right? If you're mean to them and stuff, you're not gonna be able to, they're not gonna do their best for you, basically, right? We also have others who try to manipulate, who try to be tricksters to try to get their way, do sneaky things to try and get success. But that's not the way to get it. That's not the way to get it. Not at all. You're actually putting yourself in a lack mentality by doing that, because you always have in the back of your head that you did something tricky, you did something bad, and that is going to stay with you, right? Yeah, come on now, you guys know this, right? I hope it's not the first time you're understanding this, but if it is, I'm the trigger, right? So I'm going to go ahead and move these up. We're going to find out what's going on here, what kind of advice the universe has for us. We're going to start with this surrender cards. They're pre-shuffled, but of course, I'm going to shuffle one more time so I can get one of these cards out. This is what we need to surrender, right? What does who's ever watching this video, what do they need to surrender? All right, let me see here. I'm actually feeling something right here. All right, so I'm going to put that right there and get these up. All right. Next, we are going to pull a card from the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power cards. Okay, we're asking for wisdom from Buddha. We're asking why am I having a hard time getting success? What wisdom does Buddha have to share today? All right. All right. Okay, so I'll put that right there, right? I almost flipped it. All right. So I'll put this right here. And finally, this is the Soul's Journey lesson cards. What lesson needs to be learned in regards to why am I having a hard time getting success? Let me get one card for a lesson for the viewer. Why am I having a hard time getting success? What lesson should be learned? there's the third card. Okay, so is that cool, you guys? So now we're going to find out what they mean, right? All right. First, we're going to see what we need to surrender in regards to why am I having a hard time getting success? All right. The first card over is surrender denial. So you see, some of you out there are in some sort of lack mentality, like you are denying your own prosperity. Maybe you're feeling like you're never going to make it, you're never going to accomplish, you're never going to succeed. You need to get rid of that way of thinking, right? Maybe a lot of people have told you that growing up or as a child. But that's absolutely rubbish. It's not true, okay? What that is somebody trying to keep you down, trying to show you like, you know, it's impossible, it's too hard, you can't do it. Or maybe only I can do it or something. You know what I mean? What does it say? Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. All right? So also what I'm seeing here with that little, paragraph at the bottom there, accept people and situations exactly as they are. So another thing is you cannot always change everybody, right? You can't change a person to do exactly what you want. And you just have to accept them that way, right? They may never learn. They may never accept that whatever they're saying is wrong. They might fight with you, whatever. But all you can really do is just accept it exactly the way they are. Accept these people the way they are, because they're never going to change, right? There's some people around you that just will not change. And you can't control that. You can't control it. But one thing you can do is you can control yourself and what actions you take in regards to that person, right? You don't have to get mad at them. You don't have to be like, well, that sucks. You don't want it. Well, that's them. How would you like somebody running around and say, well, you don't want to do this for me? No. I mean, if you're in your power and you have set boundaries for yourself, it's easy for you to say no to things that are not serving your best, highest power, right? Of course. Of course. Right? And just know that, it's not just as easy as, saying no and walking away, because you might have to actually do that to somebody that you care for, or that maybe in your family. Maybe you have to admit to something and say, look, this is the way it is and this is how it's going to have to be. And if you don't like it, then apparently you don't want me in your life. But if I'm important enough for you to keep in your life, then you will honor my decision and love me either way, right? Of course. Of course. Right? For example, like maybe a woman coming out of the closet, or a man coming out of the closet, admitting this to her parents. What difference does it make? Don't you love me just the same? Right? This is my decision. This is how I want to carry my life. Can't you just love me the same? Right? That's an example too, right there. Right? And don't be in denial about your own true feelings. Maybe you're feeling a certain way when you're around a certain person. Don't deny those feelings. If somebody makes you feel a certain way, and if it's bad, get away. But if it's good, and maybe you don't even know what that good feeling is, you might even run away, don't deny that feeling. Because if it doesn't hurt or doesn't feel bad, why are you running? Sure, it might be strange, but stick around. It might get better. And it might bring happiness into your life. Who knows? Let's go ahead and get the next card over. Oh my gosh, the infant Ganesh. I love this guy. I love this little guy. My favorite. Infant Ganesh has helped me through so much, you guys. I ain't even gonna lie. The infant, and I'm not going to read from the book because I'm just going to tell you my experiences because this little guy, I love this guy. It's the first card in that deck too. And you guys saw me shuffle it, and I shuffled beforehand, and still the infant Ganesh came out on top. Why? Because this is a time to ask for help. It is. This is a time, and this is why he's showing himself. The infant Ganesh, remover of obstacles, you guys. Call on Ganesh to remove obstacles in your life. Right? Remove obstacles. Whoa! Sorry, you guys. You know what? But that's a sign right there. That's a sign that you have obstacles. You need to remove some of these obstacles from your life. Shit. That scared the shit out of me right there. You know, so this is a big sign here. Now look, I'm not trying to make you guys believe anything or whatever, all right? I'm just going to tell you about my experience, and you do whatever you need to bring happiness to your life, all right? I just saw 51 and 15, so that breaks down to 6 and 6, so that also breaks down to maybe sharing of something, giving, some sort of equal something. I don't know. Who knows, right? You know. So let me tell you about infant Ganesh real quick. You know, I used to have a lot of problems with my sleep. I still do here and there, right? But I had a friend one time, a couple of years back or a year ago, something like that, who bought a candle with Archangel Michael on it, right? He said that is the baddest ass angel out there. And that's why he got that candle. And that candle burned for like 3 days. You know, it really did. But I'll tell you what. I think on the second night when the candle was like at the middle, I had a super vivid dream. Right? I did, and you know what? I never gave it no thought. And I was, hey, I had a dream last night. I woke up and I told my friend, and they're like, oh yeah, and you know, we didn't give it any thought. But then I thought later on, out here where I am now, because that was when I was in California, okay? Right now I'm in Missouri. Missouri. The show me state. Yeah, show me how to be bored. Just kidding. No, not really, but you know. I'm sure a lot of people love it here, you know. Actually, you know what? No. This has been a very nice, peaceful time for me. I'm going through my own little transformation, and I'm, you know, gaining knowledge, right? So this is the perfect spot for me right now. You know, I'm here till November, and I'm going to make the best use of it as I can. All right? So I do have the infant Ganesh here, and the infant Ganesh, remover of obstacles, right? So after that all happened, and many, you know, months later, I wasn't having any dreams, and I was like, damn, you know, that one time, and then I realized, hey, that friggin' candle, oh my gosh, Archangel Michael. And then I had gotten one of these cards too even, right? And I thought, you know what, just for shits and giggles, I am just going to pray before bed, and we're going to see what happens. And what I did was I prayed to Archangel Michael. I said, Archangel Michael, please allow me to dream and to remember my dream and to see everything clear and vividly and to protect me from any infiltrators, to whoever wants to infiltrate and put evil into my dreams. Fight off those demons, right? And then I said, oh, infant Ganesh, please remove any obstacles that might be standing in my way that are preventing me from moving forward and finding happiness. Dude, you guys, I shit you not. I shit you not. In the morning, I got up and I had the most vividest dream. I even slept for like 6 hours straight because, you know, normally I have a hard time sleeping. I slept for like 6 hours straight. Okay, number one. And I don't know what obstacle was lifted. I don't know. But I felt like a weight was like, I felt good. I felt good. I felt stronger. And I remembered the dream, and I looked it up, and yeah, it was very meaningful. I don't remember what it is now. I have it written down, or actually, I might even have a video of me going, "Oh my God, I had a dream," whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Just for shits and giggles, you ain't got nothing to lose. Might as well ask for somebody to help you to remove your obstacles, right? I just saw 5511, you guys. This is no joke right here, all right? I'm not even fucking around. All right, so I don't know. You can do it if you want. You don't have to. But you know what? You ain't got nothing to lose. All right, so let's move on. Because the infant Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. That's it. That's all. I don't need to read from the book. I've had my experience. Take my word. Google it. Google it. Google it. You don't have to do what I tell you, but you can Google it and find out for yourself who is infant Ganesh. Here's a closer look. So cute. Elephant. Little baby elephant. And it's the number 1 card. Number 1, enlightenment. You're going to be enlightened. Something's going to happen here. Okay. Let's find out what the final card is here. Our lesson. Holy crap. Holy you guys. This is very nice right here. You know what? It is. There's a lot of glare on it. So let me bring it a little closer. I'll read it to you really quick. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Somebody is going to find their purpose. Somebody is going to know why they are here. You're going to get an epiphany, and you are going to realize where you need to be and what you need to do. Right? You do have a purpose here. All right? Even if you don't know what to do and what you're here to do, why you're here, whatever, how or why. I know what I am here to do. Okay. So even if you don't know that yet, I think it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you real soon in the near future, that's for sure. Maybe if you ask Infant Ganesh to remove the blockages, try and stay out of a denial mindset. Maybe go to sleep thinking about something peaceful. Listen to this meditation, abundance meditation, wealth, money, luck, and prosperity. There's other ones out there too, like for love yourself, true love, Me, shoot. Mine is like for true love right now. But, it all takes work, right? It all takes work. But your purpose is important here. Everybody's is important, right? Why am I having a hard time getting success? You're in denial. You're in denial. You might even have your crown chakra closed right now. Maybe you're not accepting advice from the universe. Maybe you don't know what your purpose is because, look, this is a purple card. The purple card resonates with 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra, right? Everybody thinks it's the crown chakra, but it's not. White is actually the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. But purple evokes intuition, extrasensory perception, inner wisdom. And since that card is purple, I'm taking it that somebody's closed and somebody needs to ask Infant Ganesh, please open my 6th chakra, my 3rd eye, so that I can receive messages from the divine. And I am not scared, right? Because I'll tell you what, that shit scared the shit out of me when I started realizing stuff and I didn't know how it was happening. Because remember, I told you guys before, I'm someone who believes in science, but something happened. But that's my story. And it's time to find out your story of healing, right? And that's what we're here to do. So start to surrender this denial you have, this lack mentality that you can't have, or you're denying that somebody can't change, or maybe they can change, or maybe they're never. I don't know. Whatever the situation, you need to surrender that denial in individuals that maybe they can't change, or maybe you know, somebody doesn't really like you, you're in denial on it, something like that. You can't get that job, you know it's coming, even though they said, well, we're not sure, we'll give it some thought, but, you know, stop being in that denial state where, look, the job is not for you, it's time to get another job. Look, that person's not for you, time to get another person. Because you have a purpose here, and it's not to stay in denial. Your purpose is to move forward. And look, Infant Ganesh is right between these cards. This is a synchronicity right here, as is, you guys. Here is denial, and here is your purpose. Something is blocking you. And that's why Infant Ganesh is right here to say, hey, hello, I'm right here. Hi. Hi. Can you come and call on me? Look, he's raising his arms like, come on, come on. You see that? Ask him to remove that obstacle, whatever it is. And he will. And you will find your purpose. Try it for 2 or 3 nights, whatever. I don't know. You ain't got nothing to lose. Really, you seriously don't. Right? Anyways. There's a blockage here, and the blockage, it has to do with denial. And if you can ask Infant Ganesh for help, then maybe you will realize your purpose, okay? Right? And if you know what that denial is, ask Infant Ganesh, listen, help me to stop, you know, doing whatever. Right? You are denying your own success. And whatever it is that you're supposed to be successful in, there's a purpose for that, because what that does, it actually raises the vibration of the earth, and it actually helps the earth. Whatever it is you're blocking right now, there's a domino effect. If you can let that blockage get out of there, there will be a domino effect. You'll figure out your purpose, and whatever that purpose is that you figure out, you raise the vibration of the earth, right? And that's what we need. We need people to start believing that we are, you know, we are here to be together as one, to help each other heal, not hurt each other, right? But that's what we seem to be doing. So that's what I have for you guys today. Hopefully I was the trigger that you needed to move forward, to try to figure out what's going on in your own self-healing and your past traumas, whatever, you know. And yeah, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you guys next time.